Manisha, I do not care after how long we are meeting. You have to tell me this one thing. Why am I getting sick so often? And recently, everyone in my family was sick. And they took so long to heal themselves. What's even happening to our immunities? Do you also want to know why we are all falling so sick so often and why it's taking time to heal? If yes, then in today's video, I am going to answer all of those questions for you. And also, if you have viral fever right now, I am going to tell you certain things which will help you relieve those symptoms. Let's go. Firstly, let's discuss about why do we even need to speak about immunity. We are living in 2022. We have all the medical aid available. But what if I tell you that there is still no medicine which can actually kill a virus? Shocking? The reason why we cannot kill viruses is because viruses are not living beings. Yes, viruses have the DNA, they have all the means to multiply, but they can only do that if they have all the other cell matter which they don't have on their own. So what they do is that they hijack the cells that they are targeting, use their cell matter to multiply themselves and create more viral cells. And that's how they propagate inside our body. So, if we were to create anything similar to antibacterial medicines for viruses as well, they will eventually be attacking only the cells that the virus has hijacked. And different viruses attack different cells. For example, COVID-19 attacks our lungs, and there are researches that it attacks our brain as well. And apart from that, the common flu majorly attacks the lungs. The only thing which has the capacity to actually kill viral cells is our own immune system. And the process that our body performs in order to kill the viral cells is very interesting. There are 4 steps to it actually. First, our immunity is going to find out the affected cells. The second step is going to be that it is going to kill all of those affected cells. The third step is going to be that all of the dead bodies of those cells are going to be removed. And the fourth step is that our immunity makes a memory of that particular virus so that if it enters the next time, it can be taken care of at the threshold itself. This is the principle on which all of the vaccines work. So vaccines are nothing else but a very small dosage of that virus against which we want to develop the immunity. It is going to go inside our body, try to attack some cells, and our immunity is going to get hyperactive, remember the face of that virus, and always going to be prepared if at all it enters again. This is the reason why majority of the viral infections only happen once in the lifetime, and also there are a lot of medications, vaccinations given to a small baby so that while their immunity is developing, it gets to recognize all of the viruses. However, viruses are also very smart. Once a virus tends to lose its potency, it tries to change its own face, make variations in itself, and then comes all the variants of viruses. And if we want to protect ourselves from these viruses, all that we can do is that make our immunity so strong that our immunity is ready to take up any virus that can come. कैसे बीच बीच में ढर्र शुरू हो जाएगा हैं? कीला ठोक रहा है, बच्चे चिल्ला रहे हैं जय हिंद जय हिंद, क्या करूं यार मैं हुक्का मार दूंगी.
One eternity later.
Now, since you know how these viruses are capable of attacking our body, let's now understand what all are the organs which you need to support with your nutrition and exercises so that they can support you in killing all of these viruses. The first organ of our body which is going to support your immunity, and we hardly ever talk about it, is our bone marrow. Yes, the matter which is filled inside of your bones. Bone marrow is responsible for making the cells which are going to eventually kill the virus. These are called T cells and B cells, but let's not go into too much of science. The second organ which is going to support you in building that immunity and fight off all of these viruses is your blood. The hemoglobin and the white blood cells inside of your blood are responsible for carrying these immune cells towards the affected site and eventually kill off that virus. The third very important organ which is going to support your immunity is your liver. Remember, I just spoke about the dead bodies of the cell that have to be cleaned up. Those dead bodies are also in very fancy term called toxins. This dead cell matter is a type of toxin which liver is going to process and make it water soluble so that it can be thrown out of the body through the fourth important organ, which is kidneys. So now you know, all you have to do to build immunity is to support all of these organs, strengthen them well, so that if at all any infectious element is entering inside your body, your immunity is ready to take it on. Now, since you have understood everything that your body is doing for you, yes, you can thank me later and you can thank your body right now. If you have a viral infection right now, here are certain things that you can do to relieve your symptoms. And why I say relieve your symptoms, why not treat it? Because as I have already mentioned, your body has all the means to fight and kill this virus. All you can do is to feel comfortable and let your immunity work on that virus. The first thing that you can do to support your immunity while it kills the viruses off is that you have light food for a while. Why light food? Because all of the blood that is roaming around in your body has a lot of role to play in your digestion process as well. And if you are easing out your digestion process, your blood is going to be free and your other organs are also going to be free to focus on that killing virus task that they have in their hand. Ditch all kind of processed food for a few days. No tea, no coffee, no processed food, no biscuits, no rusk, nothing. Just have homemade simple meals which are made with love, and they are going to nourish you as well so that you heal yourself really quick. The second thing that you can do to support your immunity while it kills the viruses is that you consume MCTs, which is the medium chain triglycerides. What is this MCT now? MCTs are the type of fat which are simpler to process and do not require liver's involvement in their digestion. What are these oils? Desi ghee and coconut oil. Try to consume these two more in your meals. Try to do all of your cooking in desi ghee or coconut oil while you have a viral infection. This way, your liver will be free to focus on the immunity task that it has on its hands. The third thing that you can do to support your immunity is that you consume a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. How it's going to help is that all the vitamins that fruits and vegetables offer are going to become the raw material to create the immune cells. Also, fruits and vegetables are loaded with antioxidants which are going to help stop those multiplication of cells that the virus is doing. The scientific term is free radical reaction, but let's not go into too much science. The fourth thing that you can do to support your immunity while it fights off a viral infection is that you consume a lot of water. How is going to help? Well, as I mentioned, kidney is going to perform a very important role of removing all of the dead matter from the body, and it requires water so that it flows through the water and the dead bodies are basically drowned and eliminated. And while you do all of these things along with a lot of rest, there is another thing that you can do which researchers have also proven that it helps in relieving the symptoms of common cough, cold and relieves the chest congestion, and that is ginger and honey. The easiest way to consume is that you grate an inch piece of ginger, take out the juice, mix it with a few drops of honey and just gulp it off. I hope this video is going to help you tremendously in relieving your symptoms and building a much better immunity against any viral infection that can happen. Also, if you want to know what are some simple habits which you can incorporate in your life so that you build an overall strength, you can watch this video next, because in this video, I speak about some simple habits which you can start doing from today, which are not only going to build your immunity, but will also strengthen your body from within forever. So I will see you in this video next, and I hope you keep enjoying the pinkest of your health. Bye.